Our next segment is going to take a look at how the government is actually trying to help our growing obesity rate. Did you know that nearly 1/3 of children in America are obese? Well, this caught the attention of President Obama, and now First Lady Michelle Obama has created a campaign to help solve this issue. She, in fact, has a website called Let's Move to help solve this problem. In nearly the last 3 decades, obesity has literally tripled. This means that now we're dealing with a bigger problem than we've ever had before. Some of the problems with having a high obesity rate is that children born after the year 2000 have a 1 in 3 chance of getting diabetes. Along with these issues, we're probably going to see more heart disease, more asthma, and other weight-related issues. The reality is that the obesity rates in the last 3 decades have tripled. Children born after 2000 are probably going to deal with some form of obesity-related diseases. For example, they could suffer from diabetes, cancer, asthma, which is a problem in our society.
Well, childhood obesity is really a big problem right now, especially in the US. It's leading to health problems that were once only thought of for being reserved for adults, such as high blood pressure and diabetes, and now even children are suffering from these. So it's a really big problem, and we need to get it under control. Some of the risks for childhood obesity include a poor diet that includes, chips, soda, any convenience foods, things that are easy to grab. Those foods are usually very high in fat and calories. A lack of exercise. Nowadays, kids are always wanting to watch TV and play their video games. Family history can lead to children being obese. Some of them are just genetically prone. Psychological factors. A lot of children deal with stresses in the environment by being inactive and eating unhealthy foods. Family factors such as having access to foods that are unhealthy. If they're in the home, then children are most likely going to eat them. And socioeconomic factors. Lower socioeconomic classes do have a higher risk of having childhood obesity. Some of the physical complications are type 2 diabetes, which was once thought of something that just adults could suffer from. And type 2 diabetes affects the way glucose is metabolized in the body. There's something else called a metabolic syndrome, which itself is not a disease. It's a cluster of diseases that include high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, and increased abdominal fat. Another complication is high cholesterol and high blood pressure, asthma, and other breathing problems. And sleep disorders such as sleep apnea. So you might hear your child snoring at night, and they can have sleepiness during the daytime because they don't sleep well at night. And also early puberty or menstruation, because hormones are affected, there's an imbalance, and children can hit puberty at a much lower age. Some of the social and emotional problems include low self-esteem and bullying. A lot of kids at school bully kids who are obese, and this can lead to really low self-esteem. They also can have behavior and learning problems. Some children, they either withdraw or they can start acting out in school, and this affects their schoolwork. It also can lead to depression, and your child may be crying often and withdraw, or they may just have a flat affect. But if you feel that your child might be depressed, talk to your child and try to figure out what's going on, and also talk to your child's doctor about depression.
A great way to tackle this problem is getting the support of the community. That means both at school and at home. The Let's Move website gives some great suggestions on what we can do at home to improve healthy behavior. One suggestion is putting a fruit bowl in the living room or in the kitchen, easy access for everybody. That means replacing that candy bowl with the fruit bowl. The next suggestion is adding physical activity into the home lifestyle. One suggestion would be maybe taking a family walk after dinner. A third idea is getting the kids involved in the food making process. Having your kids sit down with you, plan the menu, and then eat healthy together.